Good afternoon, people. I'm here to talk to you and just speak my mind and just get things. Mostly it's just a test. Um, I want to out here to encourage you. I know people are going through a lot of things and just worried about a lot of things that's going on in our world today and throughout our country. But I just want you to know that yesterday during a sermon, we got to realize that even though Trump was, our president was voted in, and people are concerned with some of his actions and are worried. But you got to realize that he was voted in for a reason, and we can't worry about what the reason was. Only God knows. We can. You just have to pray about it and think about it, and just remember that God is in control, and don't worry about it. Just keep praying for our country because our country needs prayer. We really do. These are the trying times that we're going through. And also, I want to say this that those who are going through a lot of situations that are worrisome and that is bothering them, that they don't know where to go and where to turn to. I'm telling you that prayer is the best thing that you can do, and just pray to God, ask Him to help you, and you just got to have faith because faith can move mountains. It may not come when you want to, you may not answer your prayers when you want to, but due time things will work out for the better for you. For those who are struggling with addictions, I want to say to you, I encourage you to seek help. I encourage you to seek prayer. If your family members are wanting you to go to treatment centers, go. I really read up on some of the methadone clinic. I really think that if you really truly want to be healed from addiction, in my opinion, methadone is not the is a route to go. It may be a route for others, but there are some places that offer treatment centers that will help you. And I suggest that you go to a rehab center instead of methadone clinic because methadone is just substituting for another drug for another one. To truly be healed, I think you should quit cold turkey. I mean, I know it's hard to do. I understand what you're going through. I haven't been on drugs or done drugs, but I hung around people that have, and I understand their fight for addiction, fighting the addiction process. But like I said, seek help. I mean, addiction is a hard thing, and we are losing a lot of people, young people or old people too, the addiction of heroin. That is a drug that can kill you in an instant. I mean, slow your heart rate and you can overdose. You can get a bad batch. But if you're addicted to that drug or any type of drug and you want help, my my opinion is go to a rehab center. Find a good rehab center. Pray about it. Stay in constant prayer. These people are out here to help you. They're not out here to harm you. They they know what they're doing. Don't give up. Stay strong. I know it's going to be hard for you to fight to fight the temptation, but you can fight the temptation. But you have to pray. You have to have faith, and you must not give in to that temptation because it will literally kill you. I know one person that died from an overdose. Um, and I hate to say it. Uh, I care about this. I cared about that person as a friend. She was a sweet person. Despite of her addiction that she was on, she was real sweet and she was kind and smart and brilliant. But the addiction got to her. I mean, it's sad that she lost her life over a drug, and it's sad that she she overdosed. I mean, people I care about people out there, and I care about people that I talk to. My goal is to encourage you to reach your goals. And the only way I know how is just say, hey, don't give up. If you have a problem or anything, a situation, man, seek people to talk to. Seek counseling. That's the only way, one way that you can get healed mentally. God put people in our lives for a reason. For a reason. We might not understand that reason, but He places people in our lives. He places things in our lives to guide us, to strengthen us, and to test our faith. But if we just hold on to God's hands, read the Word daily. Of course, I'm not perfect at reading God's Word, but I know God will change things. God will make things much better for you. You have to have faith and patience. Patience. For you, those young people out there who are experiencing things that's going on in school with the bullying and everything and people picking on you, my advice to you is make sure you, you tell someone, seek help. That's the only way it's going to stop. If you're going to seek help and tell someone that someone's bullying you, no matter what people say about you out there, saying that you're worthless and making fun of you, I want you to know that I care about you. I want you to know that I think you're smart. I think you're amazing. I think you're wonderful. I think you are important. You are important. You matter. No matter what anybody tell you that is bullying you and making fun of you, you matter. To that young girl whose people are saying that they're ugly, you're not ugly. You're beautiful. To that young man who's been made fun of, you are important. You can do anything that you set your mind to. You are important. Don't let anyone put you down. Don't let anyone put your friends down. If those who know people are being bullied, stand up to the bully, man. Take pride. Take pride in yourself and do what's right. Do what's right. Um, One of the reasons I like talking to people, I'm trying to get this out and say how I feel. Some of the reasons why I like to encourage people and to tell people to seek help and do things. I got a speech on here called "Failure to Never Overtake You," and that is one of my goals. Is giving that speech worldwide, to teenagers. Or just traveling and giving that speech to teenagers or whoever want to listen to it. This speech was written years ago. I think I wrote some of this speech starting in 1989. And the reason why I wrote this speech is part of where I can get my feelings out. I wish I would have really talked to people about the situation that I experienced. In 1988, in September of 1988, of course I graduated in 1988, and me and my best friend and his girlfriend and a girl that I was kind of talking to, we got an apartment together during the summer and moved. And we lived together and we helped each other out. Of course, I didn't know, of course, when you're young, you're going to party it and stuff, but I was in school and we was working and everything like that. And I'll never forget this day. It was in September. 88, we fresh out of high school. My best friend, Marty, and his girlfriend was talking to these things. I guess they got into a little argument over something. If I remember, I think that they was talking about a baby and that she had an abortion, and he said that he's going to kill himself over abortion. I just don't remember if exactly what it was, but I remember him saying that he's going to jump off a bridge onto the highway. And I talked to him, and once he told me that, he said he always say that he's going to kill himself and nobody would ever believe that he'd done that or would do it. And so one day he was going to do it. But I just, I think he was talking out of, to me, I thought he was talking out of just anger and frustration. And usually my best friend Morty, man, gosh, he would talk to me. He would uh, tell me how he feel, come to me in his problems, and I had a friend. That was my friend that I can talk to too. He was my best friend. He was my brother. And I really wish to God he was still alive, because I truly, truly miss him so much. I miss him so much because he was the person I can come and talk to and explain things and just voice my opinion and my emotion, because he understood me, because he was like brothers. Gosh, you wouldn't think we was like brothers growing up. Because when we was growing up little, we couldn't stand each other. We didn't like each other. I guess because I was so close to my cousin and he was close to me, and we just didn't like it. But situation happened where me and him became real good friends and best friends. And the speech that I wrote that's on here is really dedicated in his memory. And it's to encourage people to seek help, and encourage people to not give up in life and just keep pressing and talk to people. But this story is that, like I said, he was arguing with his girlfriend, I guess, over something, and he said that he wanted to kill himself. And I was talking to him, and I just wanted to go. Think we should have just went home to our parents' house just to get away from everybody for a while. And that was my idea to plan on telling him that, to tell him. So I wanted to ask him when he was saying he's just so stressful. And I said, Marty, do you want to talk about it? And he said, no. He said, not right now. I just want to take a nap. And I said, okay. So when he said, I said, okay. So, but can we talk about it later? He said, yeah, we can talk about it later, but I just want to take a nap. And I said, good, because hopefully if you take a nap, I'm thinking about just going home and just staying home from the weekend. And I think both of us should just you go to your mom's house and I'll go to mine's. And we just sit and just get away from everybody. And so later that night, the girl that I was talking to wanted to go home. So and I said, okay, I'll take you home. So let me run up here to the apartment, because we was all outside talking. And I said, let me run up here in the apartment to tell Marty that I'm gonna take you home. So I went up to the door, and when I went in the apartment, I went to his bedroom, and I knocked on his door. Of course, he didn't answer his door, and his door's locked. So with that, I thought he was, since he said he wanted to take a nap, I thought that the reason why the door was locked, because he didn't want to be disturbed. Because most people, when they're asleep and they say don't want to be disturbed, they lock the door. So I knocked and he didn't answer. So I thought he was asleep and just didn't want to be disturbed. So I went back downstairs and we talked. Me and a couple of our friends talked for a little while. And for some reason, I don't know, I kind of just stared at, but while we was talking, I kind of looked up towards his bedroom window where it was, and I just stared for a while. And something just wanted me just to stare up there for a while, but I didn't at the time. I didn't think of it, and I said, so I decided to go ahead and take my friend home. And at the time, I live in Knoxville, and then I live in and I took her to not too far from where I live, maybe about like 15 to 20, maybe 30 minutes or 20 minutes away from where she lived at. I dropped her off, and by the time I got back to our apartment, the police was there, the detectives were there, the ambulance and the fire department was there. It turned out my best friend hung himself in the closet. I didn't see it, but my last memory of him was rolling down on the stretcher. I wanted to go see him, but his cousin stopped me from seeing his body. So I'm telling you, people out there, Right now, what you do to yourself does affect those that love you. Whether it be you're addicted to drugs, whatever you shooting up drugs, wherever you robbing people, wherever you killing people, it affects those that love you and other people around you. So I'm telling you, never give up. Don't give up. Because I'm just telling you, good habits, right now, I'm telling you, good habits are the keys to success, and bad habits are the unlocked doors of failure. So if you're going through anything throughout your life that you feel that nobody cares, I'm telling you right now that I care about you, that I love you, and that I want the best for you. I may not know you from the hill, from anywhere, but I'm telling you right now from the bottom of my heart that I believe in you, that I care for you, and I think you're special and amazing. Don't give up. Keep your head up. Reach for your goals. And if you have a problem, talk to someone, whether it be your mom, your dad, your best friend, school counselor, talk to someone. And if you're after a struggling parent, don't give up. Stay strong for your kids. I know it's hard. It's hard being a single parent. Don't give up. For you dads out there, be part of your kids' life. Step up and be a man. Pay that child support. Be part of their lives. Just because you're not with the mom don't mean you don't have to be with the mom. Do the right thing. And as I close, I just want to say that I love you all and I care for you all. And I just want to say failure will never overtake you if your determination to succeed is strong enough. Don't give up. Stay strong. Keep the faith and trust in God, because God is the answer. He's a healer. He is a healer. He'll heal you of your sickness. He'll heal your broken heartache. And he'll heal you of your addiction. But you just got to turn to God. Give him all your burdens. He will never fail you. Man may fail you, but God won't fail you. Sometimes I just ramble on. I ramble, but I'm just going to say that I do care for you. And I want the best for you. And I love you. I really do. For those, once again, I said, don't give up. Have faith in yourself. Believe in yourself. And you'll be able to accomplish these things. Don't doubt your abilities. Once again, I love you. God bless. You are truly, truly